How's it going? It's great to be here. I'm Sid Probstein, CTO and VP of Solution Delivery for AI Foundry. We are the enterprise software arm and new face of Kodak Alaris. We're here to show how we can take automation of mortgage origination very much to the next level. Featuring self-service, which is super important. I think some recent studies showed that if a user has to reset a password or look something up, the odds of them dropping off goes up to 1/3 or half, depending on which one you believe. We also include distributed capture, and most importantly, classification of documents, including image documents, and extraction of those images into structured data, which is really important. It's a game changer for MLOs. No more typing in, no more boarding sheets, just move to exception handling. But you know, the reality is consumers want an easy experience, and that's what we're going to focus on today. So let's go to the demo. I'd love to introduce Chris Folmar from our solutions team.
Hello, everyone.
Chris is the lead engineer on the project. So as I said, you know, the user experience is a super challenge, especially the digital experience. I think Bain & Company recently surveyed and showed that, you know, across banks and financial services, digitization of the mortgage process is really very incomplete. In fact, you can start an application pretty quickly. But once you've said, OK, I agree to the terms generally, you know, what do you know from there? It's very uncertain. I recently did a mortgage, and I called and said, I'm going to Europe. Do you have everything you need? And I'd sent them all my documents 2 weeks ago. And I'll never forget the catch in the rep's voice. He didn't think he could really answer me, and indeed 2 days later they told me it was all clear. So the essence is to streamline and automate the process. So we can start by going ahead and logging into a self-service portal. This could be the kind of thing where the user registers, the borrower I should say, or you send them an invitation after taking their initial application. And so from here, we can look and see lots of interesting information about the loan, so I can confirm, yeah, this is the right thing that I'm trying to do. Most importantly, I can verify those things. I could even change them. I could notify the rep if there was a problem. But perhaps what I'd like to do is the hardest thing in mortgage, right, is those documents. So let's go in and take a look. You can see here, there's a dashboard. It identifies what's required, what the status is, and what's missing. Now, this status can be quite granular. For example, it could say why something's been rejected. Something's missing a social security number or a signature. Right, that's enough. So in this case, I guess I have goofed, and I have not included haven't included my driver's license, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Before I do that, I can also check, since it's not enough to just use a portal, I can also ask a virtual assistant what the status of my mortgage is. So I'm going to do that. Alexa, open Acme Bank.
Welcome to Acme Bank. If anyone else can hear you or me, you may want to request this information at a later time. If you are comfortable speaking your confidential account information aloud, please enter the 4-digit PIN for Acme Bank that you set up in the Alexa app.
1337.
Thank you for signing into Acme Bank. Would you like to check your account balance, make a payment, or is there something else I can help you with?
What's the status of my mortgage application?
The status of your mortgage application is 75% complete. We have all the documentation necessary for your application except a valid driver's license. Okay,
so mea culpa. I'll go and send that in.
The status of your mortgage application is 75% complete. We have all the documentation necessary for your application except a valid driver's license.
So I'm going to go ahead and switch to uploading, taking a photo of my driver's license.
There was a problem with the requested skills response.
Live without a net. So I'm going to fire up Info Input Express, which is one of our distributed capture products. It's part of the solution. It's available for iOS as well as Android. So I'll take a photo. I'm going to go ahead and approve this. And I'm going to go ahead and submit it on for processing. So this is now flying up to the server, which is going to classify and extract it. We can now go back to the portal and take a look. It's been received. It's been extracted. It's good. Of course, I can follow up with Alexa. Alexa, what's the status of my mortgage application now?
I'm not sure.
Alexa, what's the status of my mortgage application now?
Sorry, I don't know that.
All good. Alexa, open Acme Bank.
Welcome to Acme Bank. If anyone else can hear you or me, you may want to request this information at a later time. If you are comfortable speaking your confidential account information aloud, please enter the 4-digit PIN for Acme Bank that you set up in the Alexa app.
1337.
Thank you for signing into Acme Bank. Would you like to check your account balance, make a payment, or is there something else I can help you with?
What's the status of my mortgage application now?
The status of your mortgage application is 100% complete. You will receive an email notification regarding your mortgage approval. Thank you for banking with Acme.
Awesome. So today we showed 3 essential elements of a modern digital mortgage experience. A self-service portal where the user can upload documents, know what's required, and know what the status of each one is. They can also use a distributed capture product to bring documents in from the mobile world or from tablets. And key to this, the classification and extraction of the images. Turning images into structured data eliminates your MLOs, typing data, moving it to boarding sheets. It really changes the game and reduces the amount of stare and compare. We're super excited about it, and I think one key point, you can integrate this stuff with your existing portal. You don't have to start with ours. So thank you so much for your kind attention. We'd love to host you at our kiosk and tell you more about this, including showing you examples of the user interface that MLOs will use to handle exceptions. And we'll be on Twitter all day. We'd love to chat with anybody who has questions. We'll tweet out the Bain & Company study that I mentioned earlier as well. Thank you so much. Thank you.